Amarr Prime, the homeworld of Amarr, the largest of the empires in the world of Eve. Amarr spans 40% of the inhabited solar systems in New Eden. The Amarr Empress is the head of a ritualistic authoritarian imperial state, and her authority is unquestioned and absolute. Shortly after recovering from the closure of Eve, they began to expand their realm at the expanse of the neighbouring states. The nations they conquered were enslaved, a practice justified by their religion. Ever since, the Amarrians have enslaved every nation and race they have encountered, and today slavery is an essential part of Amarr society. This has, of course, tainted their relations with other races, especially the individualistic Galanteans. The Amarrians were the first races in Eve to rediscover warp technology, notably jump gate technology. After accomplishing this more than 2,000 years ago, they immediately began expanding to nearby solar systems, slowly building up their empire in the process. On the way, they encountered two human races, both of whom suffered the fate of being enslaved by the far more powerful Amarrians. In recent years, however, the Amarrians have begun to run into serious opposition. First, they met the Galante Federation. Although much smaller than the Amarr Empire, the Amarrians soon found the economic and military might of the Galanteans a match for their own. Soon after, the Jovians arrived on the scene, and the Amarrians made a futile attempt to subjugate them, resulting in a humiliating defeat. To make matters worse, the Minmatars, enslaved for centuries by the Amarrians, used the opportunity to rebel against their slave masters. Since these fateful events almost 2 centuries ago, the Amarrians have learned restraint. They have slowed down their expansion and are less forceful in their dealings with the races, but still view themselves as the most powerful race in Eve.